everyone, it's Laura from The Papered Soul, and it's been a little while since I've done a video, but I finally got my little other journal done, and I am actually going to try to make this a short video because I feel like I owe you all a short video to prove to you and myself that I can do it. So anyway, I wanted to do a more simple journal, one that that still has a lot of substance to it, but just and a lot of journaling space, but just more simple. So this is the cover, and this is my seam binding that I hand dyed, and this is a napkin that I put on cardstock. And just some lace. I layered it over some paper from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. This is a clasp envelope. I sewed around the edges in blue, lace on the spine, and then on the back I just left it plain. I have a little butterfly back there with some stickles for the antenna, and then I have my little I just stamped a little stamp that says "Inspired by Life, created by hand, one of a kind art created by Laura." So I'm just going to untie it. I did a double tie here, and I have this connected. I kind of looped it like that, and I have it all connected so that won't fall off. So inside I just kind of kept it nice and simple on the inside. And then these papers are from, basically I used a paper pack from My Mind's Eye, The Best of Lost and Found, and the papers were just so pretty, so I just kind of worked with those and some coffee dyed papers, and also coffee sprayed papers. So what I did is I sewed some coffee paper to the backs of the pretty paper pack papers. I did some stenciling here. This does not flip up. I just did a little corner tuck, a little bingo card that I stamped out, and this is a napkin that I decoupaged onto a index card for some more writing space. I have a pocket here. It's where a few little things can be tucked in there. Extra paper. I have a little stamp here. Some other papers that I scattered through are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, Tsunami Roses in here, Cameo Shop, J. Lee Lou, and some Dreams, etc. So it's kind of a mixture with my paper pack along with some others that I have. That purple paper is from the paper pack, and I just thought that this print from Ephemera's Vintage Garden was just so pretty with it, so I just started matching things like that. I've got some stamping here, lots of journaling space, more journaling space with some trim, and my little tracing paper with the butterflies all over it. I love that. You can even journal on that one. It's pretty kind of a plain understated page, so you can journal on that one as well. This page I did a little corner tuck down here with some tickets. It says enjoy the journey. And then this is Ephemera's Vintage Garden, so I have like a little envelope here with some extra paper inside. This little card, actually, I'm trying to utilize mail that comes like in, the junk mail that you have, and little advertisements, and I'm trying to use those cardstock as bases. So this makes a great journaling card. I did a little stenciling and some stamping on it. And more stamping. I left some of the strings from the sewn pages. If you don't like them, you can certainly cut them off. Lots of journaling space, more stamping. I love this page. This is some Tsunami Rose, extra paper here. A little envelope tuck, because on the other side, that's from Dreams, etc. I do believe, that envelope. And I just Have some extra paper in there. More stamping. Follow your dreams. And then down here on this little double pocket, I've got like a little double pocket here. It says, ordinary people can do extraordinary things. I have some extra paper here with a little button. Just tucks in there. And this is extra paper. I love being able to use all the extra paper. Nothing goes to waste. And that's what I love. Let me get it back on there. I gotta be quick. I promised you a short video. I'm proving to myself I can do it too. Just had some fun with that. Put some stickles on that and little lovebird stamp. Put anything in there you want. This is a cameo shop card. So pretty, and on the back, lots of journaling space. Put a little flower there in the corner. More journaling under there. Some pretty music paper. This was an envelope, like a returned envelope from the mail, just some junk mail, and I covered it up. So you got a little pocket there, and you have a little pocket up here. I just thought that was pretty. More journaling. This one says sweet wishes, and you lift it up for writing, and then just tuck some extra writing paper in there. A border of bees and a little stamp if you want to be happy, bee. This flips out for more journaling, and this is a pocket. So this is like a little journaling card. This was from the Fimmer's Vintage Garden. And then just some extra paper there that you can write on. So this is the center. This is one signature. And I did a little pocket here. So I just stuck some extra paper there. But there's like a little tuck here that you can tuck something in there. And then, of course, on the other side, let me put this back in here. On the other side, you know, you can tuck some things in there too. So I just stuck a couple of neat little papers and then a Prima card. And this little flip down. Made a little tag with Paris and some crunchy papers, coffee papers and tracing paper under there. And then I had some extra paper and I put some stickles. I used one of my little flower punches and then put stickles in the middle and then kind of inked it up a little so you have the flowers on the inside too. This is like one of my favorite pages. So I have a coffee dye tag with little napkins that butterflies cut out from a napkin and decoupaged that on there and did some stamping. So that's a nice little tag. And this is a belly band that has a quote on it, one of my favorite quotes, "Learn to pause or nothing worthwhile will catch up to you." And I did some little purple eyelash trim, and that's a flip up there so you can write a little note or journal in there. And then just pretty papers, birds, always make me think of music. This is like a little tuck spot if you wanted to, or you could just write up under there. I have like a little bird in a cage. It was a wood cutout when I was coffee dyeing my paper, I pressed it on there and it left that imprint of that bird in a cage. So this is an envelope, flips up, and then I've got some extra paper in there. More stamping, more journaling space. This is one of my favorite pages here. I love the bold stripes, the tsunami rose flowers, punched holes down the side and ran some of my hand-dyed seam binding. This is actually was a tag on some clothing that we bought, and it's very thick and sturdy, and so I just added the paper to it. So you put a picture back here or journal back here. And then I took some of the Tim Holtz little sayings, and this says, "Practice kindness, do your best, live simply, give generously, stay strong, remember to play, choose to see the good, make it happen." And that's just like a little tuck area there. I edged a lot of these papers with some of my little, scissors that put fun little edges on the ends. More journaling and stamping there. I love the thickness of these pages when I sew them together like that. I love that. More butterflies on my tracing paper. This is actually a tag I made also with a napkin. It was just black and white napkins, and I just loved it. And then put some of my seam binding up there, and you can do some journaling on the back of that. Journaling all over this page. More stamping. This is a napkin that I decoupaged down in the corner. Or that pretty paper. I did that with another wood cutout, pressing it on there when it was the coffee dyed paper was actually cooking in the oven, so that's left that imprint there. On the back of this one, this is also a napkin. That's what's also on the front, and I decoupaged it onto some cardstock and made a pocket out of it. And then I made a little booklet out of this one. That's the Tsunami Rose cut out, and on the back of some Ephemera's Vintage Garden paper, and just extra coffee paper in there to journal and write. So I just stuck that in there. And then this is the last page, and it has some stenciling on it as well. It's also coffee sprayed and sewn. And then more striped paper. It was so pretty with a little bird pocket there that I made, and then another little tag there. So that was the last page, and that is the back. And it is, like I say, this would be a great journal for a graduate from high school or for college. Also, Mother's Day's coming up. It's got lots of wonderful journaling, but also pretty pages to look at with every turn. So I hope everyone's doing okay, and I hope I kept this short. I really tried. Short and sweet, and I hope everyone's having a great weekend, and it was good to be back. I hope you enjoy my new little creation. Take care. Bye-bye.